So folks, we ventured out again. Not too many fire buffing to do today, and we came down to the Madison Square Garden area to see what images we capture and see if the Knicks win game 3. We're gonna walk around. Everything is locked down like you wouldn't imagine because President Trump's in the stadium watching the game, and we're just gonna walk around. They have a lot of barricades all over the place. A lot of the streets are closed, but we came to see, and that's what we're gonna do. The Knicks are trailing by 2 points, but they keep catching up as they always do, and so we will see. I'm just gonna film anything that moves. We're headed now to 34th and 6th to see what's going on over there in that area. So stay tuned. There's people all over watching on TV screens throughout the area. They're checking out all the hoopla. Alright, we're going to continue to walk around. The people are hanging out all around the area because they didn't have the watch party due to security today. So we're just going to look around and see what's what, like I said. We're moving up to 40th Street, Bryant Park. There's a lot of emergency service units responding. We don't know what's going on, but we're going to go check it out. All police coming.
It's genetic if you're not from it's a heck of a terror. We stand right up and we get knocked down when
there's tremendous electricity around the area. They have multiple areas blocked, but people are congregating all over the place. They got large groups in all areas around this, Madison Square Garden. People are watching on TV screens, like I said before, in restaurants and stuff like that. We're gonna continue to look around for a little angle and whatnot. Oh, they're throwing bottles. You gotta be careful throwing bottles. Bryant Park has a watch party, and these people came here to try to get in. And it looks like there's hoopla going on over there. And try to get away from the water bottles flying. I don't know if they thought they were going to keep these Knicks fans away. This is 6 blocks away, 2 avenues over from the garden. All right, we came into Bryant Park. They don't have a very large group here, and they contained them with tickets.
10 to shoot for the Knicks. Pressure out extended. You've already seen it now first 2 trips. They got a strip on Brunson on their first trip, and there you see again all 3 Spurs.
The Knicks are winning.
Making it difficult. Castle, good ball denial. That's all because of Castle ball. 100%, and also the pressure on the ball. Carl Anthony Towns can't really tee it up as much as he'd like, but that's still a difficult pass. Castle's going to be NBA All-Defense sooner rather than later. Amanyama, Defensive Player of the Year, tied up nicely. Gets it out to Champagny, and Champagny drills it and a foul. Brunson's going to pick up his second and a chance for a 4-point play for Champagny.
Are they going to review this?
Well, they're walking over to the scores table.
Yeah.
I mean, he's acting, we couldn't see it from this angle. He's acting as if he did roll his ankle.
We will review this closeout to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Petty, Brooklyn born, played in Bishop. One of the feet goes towards the shooter. That's usually if he doesn't like the call.
Well, and that's the thing, you've got to give them that landing zone. It didn't look like it in the first replay, but anytime if any of your body, if they land on it, unless you have an unnatural shooting motion with Champagny, this is just pretty normal.
This is not this because it's a three-pointer. It's one shot to make 2, and then possession.
inside. Back up top at an open. Passer switches. Get it. Brunson gets it back. Puts it up and in. Josh Hart helped that play by making it difficult for San Antonio to get the rebound. It's inside. Looking tight. Channel ball knocked away. Pick up by Castle. Has a sensational defense. Lascelles fouled by Hart. Castle now smothering Bridges. And an open. They step back. Wait for the fake. Hart to Brunson again. And foul away from the ball as Ananobi gets knocked down. I think it's going to be on Wembanyama. Brunson 5 on the 24. Bridges cuts, kicks it out. Hart another three. Can't get him a ball. On the rebound to Sell. Fox pushes. Fox drives, gets inside. Couple big shot blocked from behind by Towns. Ball went out of bounds, so it's going to be Spurs ball. Yeah, Cassie leading Brunson to pass court every time. Foul shot. The contact, throw it up. And a chance for a three-point play. And again, the hardest part about this is Johnson moving his feet. Brunson gets past him. Brunson flips it up in the left hand. That won't go. Lucky the rebound in traffic. Here comes Hart. Spurs have numbers. Vassell lines up three-pointer. That's good. And the Vassell now in double figures. Spurs back on top. Vassell pokes it away. And this is who the San Antonio Spurs are. They're a team. They were down 3-2 to the defending champion. They're down 2-0. They're down at halftime on the road in a crucial game. And what do? They come out and take control in this third quarter, legs. A great push right there by Hartman. The speed off the glass, great outlet by Mendy. Young team is out. Throws it up. He's 7 of 8 from the field. Let's back up by one. Here comes Hartman.
The game is going tit for tat, back and forth. 72-73 for the Spurs by 1. We're going to continue walking around and see what else we can capture. This is nice and tame and orderly. Over there, forget about it. There's hoopla going on that you don't even want to imagine.
Coaches around Johnson's game for reactions. Download the NBA app now. Spurs missing free throws after only grabs the rebound. Knicks with the remaining one. That's tough for Keldon Johnson because that finally looked like him offensively. A very physical driver, but he's not able to cash in on the tail end. San Antonio's missed 6 free throws so far. Runs into Hart. Corner 3. Puts it up. Puts it up. From Hart heroics here in game 3. 4 of 6 from downtown.
We're going to move along from Bryant Park. See where the next angle is going to be. There's a lot of weed in the air. I'm getting stoned from so much of it. All right, let's go see what they got going on down here. They thought that these Knicks fans were going to stay home. Well, guess what? trying to move the crowd. They're bringing in, looks like, riot police. It looks like they stopped there.
Y'all guys, I'm going home. Everyone, you have to go home. We can't Where am I going? That way.
They're pushing the crowd, and it looks like it's gonna get a little rowdy. All right, the police are trying to push people out of 42nd Street between 6th and 5th. They're doing it very calm, very slowly. They're mobilizing a ton of police officers. They're trying to get this crowd orderly. There's running going on. Let's see what's going on over there. I'm staying way away from it. There's always some rabble-rousers causing trouble. They got riot helmets on in the front line. Once they get to that rowdy crowd all the way down there where the hoopla was going on, we got a large contingency of officers waiting over there just in case. Airborne. Somebody just threw a bottle.
42nd Street is closed, starting at 42nd Street is closed, starting at 42nd.
Platoon! Forward at the half step. Move!
continue making a push. Let me show you the large contingency of police officers on standby in case rioting starts. I'm gonna hang around a little bit just in case. Got a very, really rowdy crowd on their hands back there. You guys saw it. Look at the mobilization going on. Throwing bottles again. They're climbing on scaffolding over there.
Two. Forward and half step. Move.
Alright, they're throwing bottles, stuff is going on, reinforcements are coming in.
Hold the line. Start running the 4-4-2. Second floor, Avenue. Left point ball, please. Right then go towards Fifth Avenue.
Somebody with a bottle. Hope nobody gets hurt. Alright, we're going to monitor it a little longer, and then we're going to take out of here. hoopla going on over there. They're grabbing people. I think they grabbed the one guy that threw the bottle. Sad because this is supposed to be celebratory. In the meantime, the game's going on. Sounds like the Knicks are winning. They got the plastic handcuffs out. Somebody's waving a branch of a tree or something over there. We got one under. Another one under. Alright, we're still walking around. The electricity got a little bit dull because the Knicks are losing right now by 10. But they got about 8 or 9 minutes left, so you guys know how that goes. Everybody's quiet and a little somber, but there's still time. The Knicks always pulled it out at the end in the last how many games their streak has been going. So we'll see. Alright, 100 to 95, Spurs winning. The groups are tamed a little bit, but they're upset. A lot of people starting to leave, but you never can give up. With 7 minutes left, anything and everything can happen.
Very small market.
There's a commercial on now, so we're gonna continue to bounce around. Every cafe has the TV on. All right. The Knicks are starting to catch up. It's getting very tight. Less than a minute left. They're down by 10 points. They're trying their best, but we came in, we saw 12 seconds left. They're down by 5. We'll see. If not, there's always Wednesday. Statistics, if a team wins the first 2 games, they almost always win the championship in 5. The game is not ended. Knicks are down by 2, but it looks like they're starting the motorcade for President Trump. He's going to be coming through. The first cars are coming through now. They're mobilizing now, blocking the streets for the president, who's going to be coming through very shortly. He's usually on the other side, so we might not see him, but who knows. Still waiting for the motorcade to come by. The lead cars already passed through. They got everything all blocked up all the way through. It looks like they're gonna come now. Alright guys, the city has completely fell silent. The Knicks sadly lost. Everybody's gonna go home, hopefully in an orderly manner. And we're still waiting for the motorcade to come by. They should be coming by very shortly. Then we're gonna take up from here. We got the images that we got. It is what it is. They'll come back Wednesday and win the 3rd game, and then sadly, they're probably going to win the championship in Texas. So, but there's going to be a watch party on Wednesday over here. We might come back down for that as well. Everyone's going home. A little disappointed, but just adds more excitement to the game. comes the president. He's usually in the second car, but he always sits on the other side. Should be coming shortly. There he goes. He's usually in this second car here. There he is. I saw his head. Okay, from 34th Street and 7th Avenue, we're taking up 2 and 2. We're going to see you on the other side. See you Wednesday. All right, I know I closed the clip, but I just want to show you everybody filing out. They let everybody out on 31st Street. Thousands of people, I would say. I don't know how many people fit in the garden. Maybe 30,000? I'm not sure. But they're all leaving. They're acting orderly. They're behaving. They're taking it in stride. And wait for Wednesday. Wednesday we might be able to get a little closer because the restrictions they had in place today was severe.